That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home floor. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports and our broadcast team tonight. Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right, and the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, we've got Wall. Cameron Johnson is out there with Simmons. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Walker in at the 2. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Hey, Steve, at this point of the season, how essential is it to have a cohesive sense of identity within the team?
It's absolutely critical, especially this deep into the season. You want to have a very tightly knit squad, Kevin, coming into the home stretch.
Now Simmons passes it to Johnson. The kick out to Wall. Over Jones. Wall with a terrific move in the bucket.
Oh, you got to honor Wall from there, showing how effective he can be from that spot on the floor.
Vassell against Walker. Got a piece of it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting. Just around 70% on the season.
The first free throw is good. And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Now, here's Vassell. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Brooklyn with the ball. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 4-point game. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Four on the clock. A 3 from Simmons.
This is part of Vassell's world, to play solid defense and make things difficult on shooters.
It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Wall. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Vassell against Walker. Takes it from 10. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 5 now.
Smooth jumper from Devin. Get used to seeing that.
Shot's good by Simmons.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Claxton, no good. Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
I like whenever Sohan looks to attack inside. It forces the defense sometimes to compromise.
Hey, Steve, when Sohan has the ball, he is pedal to the metal in the full throttle. All gas and no brake.
Kevin, he's a one-track mind with the ball in his hands. Get to the bucket is his mindset, and he's just as aggressive on the defensive side.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 1. Simmons passes to Claxton. Poked loose. And he stays with it. Here's Wall. They shoot again. Claxton, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Jones finds Wembanyama. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Simmons. Rebound by Sohan.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Count it.
I'm not sure how defenders are supposed to guard Wembanyama without making contact.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Ben Simmons. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Johnson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Walker. San Antonio trailing here. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Graham, it's deflected. Hield outside. Sharp, the pass to Wall. There's the pass to Sharp. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. The Nets second.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
The free throw drops for Sharp. He's perfect from the line this time. Spurs trail by 3. Now here's Graham. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Hield, the pass to Sharp. Back to Hield. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
The Spurs have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Graham inside the line. They get the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
So the wing on the left. Shooter kicks to Wall. Three-pointer, Hield. Rebounded by the Spurs. It's stolen by Hield. Lets it go with a 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nets?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
So with Wall on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. Out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Schroeder in at the point.
Shooting from the line has been one of the most consistent attributes of Tre Jones since entering the league.
When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. Now here's Simmons. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Hield with the bucket.
The jumper is the calling card of Buddy Hield. It's why he's been able to score points consistently in his career.
Here's Jones. 17 points for him last game against Orlando.
And he wreaks havoc on defense with 4 steals for the game.
Branham can't get it to go.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and down with the lead. And Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Timeout called, the Nets. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Walker's checked in for Brooklyn. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. On the wing, Hield. For the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Hield's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets. Spurs have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. A nice shot by Sohan.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Hield against Johnson. Johnson with the block.
Tenacious swat by Keldon Johnson. He got that one.
Here's Jones. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Spurs making a change here. Collins is checked in.
Zach Collins.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hield from outside. Offensive rebound, Nets. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Hield's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Brooklyn.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Here's Jones. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Now, here's Vassell. T right on him. Kicks it out to Collins. Collins with another miss.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And the 3 ball is good. And now an 8-point Nets lead.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Cans it from downtown.
Just a solid shooter from outside. Johnson really able to stretch the floor.
And here's Schroeder after the 3-pointer from Keldon Johnson. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul. It's his first trip to the line. Sharp's checked in for the Nets. Wall comes in for Dennis Schroeder. The Spurs also changing it up. Bassey's checked in. And it's Cedi Osman in for Johnson.
And when you look at a player like Devin Vassell, his massive reach really stands out.
GA, a young man with a near 7-foot wingspan. Combine that with his quickness, Vassell has potential to be a really remarkable defender.
Right wing. Up top, Graham, covered by Wall. And it's Graham missing.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Osman, the pass to Graham. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Likes to facilitate the basketball, but Devontae Graham can hit from long range.
Healed from outside. And the Nets miss again.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Claxton with the bucket.
Wow. With the defense bearing down on him, he calmly flips in the reverse.
Here's Vassell. Off target from outside. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for Brooklyn. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first, and trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Looking at the Nets, Kenny, how'd you see it?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
Shaq, what's your take on San Antonio so far?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. 3 rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
On the floor for San Antonio, Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Claxton no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see the impressive basketball IQ Jones possesses. Keenly aware of when someone is open.
Good. Simmons got 8. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And here's Jones. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Wembanyama no good. Nets leading by 5. Walker with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. It's tipped. At the elbow, it's Simmons. The offensive rebound. Walker dishes to Simmons. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Here's Sohan. It's sent back down by Simmons. Brooklyn making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Lonnie Walker. The Spurs also with the sub. Branham's checked in. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Johnson. That one misses. Johnson with some nice D.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Finney-Smith passes to Simmons. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Devontae Graham's checked in for San Antonio.
Spurs substitution. Devontae Graham.
Here's Branham. He's guarded by Schroeder. Branham, the pass to Wembanyama. That one goes in. Wembanyama's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharp checked in for Ben Simmons. Walker comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And it's Buddy Hield in for John Wall. Graham against Hield. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in this game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And let's take this opportunity to show you the most productive rookie rebounders of the last 10 games. Victor Wembanyama is second.
Well, we've seen how ferocious he can be in the paint. He's not shy about trading elbows and bodying up for position.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Graham.
You know, Graham's game is all about a mix of pace and focus. He plays at a high tempo but doesn't rush things. It's impressive.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. Now here's Hield. 11 points in the game. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Wembanyama left side. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Offensive rebound. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
And a deep 3 from Hield. From beyond the arc and then some. Hield's got 14 points. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And it's Graham missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Finney-Smith. Pass to Sharp. Shot from 12. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bassey. Johnson with the rebound. Another shot. Branham, good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And it's Hield off the drive.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
On the wing, Johnson. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
3.
Johnson's got the lead up to 3 now for San Antonio. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Graham, the pass to Wembanyama. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
San Antonio's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Branham, the pass to Johnson. Kicks to Graham. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Ooh, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Spurs out in front. They lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Simmons. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Wall. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Outside, Simmons. Clock at 6. Wall dishes to Simmons, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. San Antonio leading. Vassell with it. Kicks it out to Collins. This one for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Wall passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Ball's not loose. It's stolen by Schroeder. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Hield against Vassell. To the paint, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Sohan's checked in, and Trey Jones subbed in for Devontae Green.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Sohan. Over Simmons. A nice shot by Sohan.
Timeout. This is where Sohan wants to be, right under the hoop with the ball.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, listened in on Jacques Vaughn talking to his team. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. He kicks to Collins. Jones, the pass to Vassell. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight.
Devin rises to the challenge of the big moment and scores it.
Hield attacking, and then Hield with the dunk.
That is a big-time performance. I like how Hield embraces the responsibility of being the alpha dog on that one.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Buddy Hield.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. A second chance effort. He lays it in. Wembanyama has got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Claxton, no good. Stolen. On the wing, Johnson over Jones. They get it again. Claxton. And the rejection by Wembanyama. On the clock. Three-pointer Hield. Rebound by Sohan.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Three-pointer Hield. The shot will not fall. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Simmons. In transition, here come the Nets. Can't connect from short range.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
There's the triple. Hield can't hit.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Hield kicks the wall. Launches it from deep. And they recover it. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
Cameron Johnson.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Shooting 2.
Not his most comfortable spot on the floor, but Sohan works hard in the gym on his off days at the line. And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 6.
Let's go, everyone.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And here for your Brooklyn Nets.
6 seconds left in the game. Buries it from outside.
And this team believes in Hield. There, he repays their confidence by executing in the clutch.
Let's go. All right, fans. We need you right now. Come on. Start up with the crowd.
And the Spurs with possession. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
14 foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Trey Jones. Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. It's stolen by Jones. And so it's the Spurs with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time